Back again, back to back, Maybach, stack the M's. In my Nicki Minaj voice, and let's get into this coloring and encapsulating. This is not the right procedure of getting the Louis V print on your nails, but I had to get creative since I didn't have the foil gel for stamps. I ended up using top coat and just putting on another layer of acrylic on it. I had to get real creative because it's like, if you don't have a way, you gotta make a way. What Smokey from Friday Mama said when he was asking for gas money, he was like, this ain't enough. She said, make it enough. So that's just what I did. I made a way. So here I am sticking the Louis V print on my nail, and I used top coat to stick it on there, and then I put the acrylic. When the right way was to put on the foil gel on the bare nail and my bare nail, and then you put it on, you put a layer of that gel on your nail, and then you lay it on there, and then you take it off, and then you put the acrylic. So next time, so here I am trying my best. I know you see my middle finger was already done. I actually ended up using UV gel, the gel for, the crystals and stuff like that for that nail, but it was just so messy. So I was just like, you know what, let me see if I can get a really good shot. Let me mess up the other nails first, and then I'm like, okay, now I got a hang of what I'm doing with these two nails, so I can show y'all how to do it here on this last nail that I did. So yeah. And here I am encapsulating the Louis V foil into my nail with acrylic, when originally I could have just stamped it in and got rid of the plastic, that extra plastic that you see, if I had the foil gel. But you got to make a way sometimes. Sometimes you'll be ready for a design, but you don't realize certain things need certain types of liquid for it, especially when it comes to designing. Like for my crocodile print set, I didn't know that you needed blooming gel to get that effect, for it to like get big when you put it on. Because the way I put it on, I just made those marks, the crocodile skin looking marks, I just painted it as like really big drops, like long drops, since I didn't have the blooming gel to make it look bigger. But I didn't know that I needed that. So yeah, that's one thing, to always make sure that you have the certain gels that you need for certain effects for nails. Because we have matte, if you want a matte look, and then if you want to do something like this, you're gonna need that foil gel. And then like for the crocodile print, you need that blooming gel so you can get that effect. Or you can make really long lines for the crocodile skin effect, like how I did. And I ended up doing about 2 layers of the acrylic, because the first layer I could tell that the stamp, like the foil paper, was still sticking out a bit. So I had to go over it again. And unfortunately, my nails, they did come out really thick. But this is my first time, so bear with me. So yeah, they ended up being really thick because of all of that acrylic, and I ended up shaving it down a little bit to, smoothen it out. But yeah, it's what I had to do since I didn't have the foil gel. I actually ended up doing 4 layers of the acrylic, but I tried to take really small beads of the acrylic, and unfortunately I did have like 2 air bubbles, one on the middle finger and one on my thumb, and 3, but it's what I had to do since I didn't have the foil gel. So And I actually ended up sleeping with one hand done. I like to do one hand at a time, perfect one hand, and then do that finished hand on the next one. So it's what you got to do sometimes, because you just want your good results. So yeah, I definitely slept with my hand in the UV light, and I definitely was waking up in the middle of the night to start that dry time over. And I finally decided on having purple French tips with the Louis V base. I was gonna have the Louis V the Louis V tips, and then I don't know, I just couldn't make up my mind. Like, the Louis V was supposed to be on the tips, but it ended up being on the base. So here I am doing my first layer. I ended up doing 2 layers of purple and then 2 layers of the top coat. And then I put my nails under the dryer for 120 seconds, aka 2 minutes. And yeah, this is my left hand that I'm showing you guys. It didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to be, because I feel like subconsciously I wanted long nails. So that's why I overdid the bedazzle. I just was like, bruh. Anywho. So here we are putting on the first coat of the top coat. And then, I told you I did 2 coats of it. So 2 purple and 2 top coat. And then after the first layer of the top coat, I went ahead and dried it again for 2 minutes. Then the second layer, I dried it again for another 2 minutes. And then here we are. I decided to do a white lining at where the French tip started. I started with the bigger brush and it came out okay, but I ended up using a skinnier brush because I wanted it to look more cleaner. So here I am using I don't know what size this is, but as you can see, it came out a little bigger than I wanted it to be. So I ended up using a skinnier brush for the lining. So here I am painting the skinnier brush with white for the lining of my French tips. And then I also went ahead and did a silver lining after the white lining to like make it look, I don't know, I feel like it balanced it out. I feel like without the lining it wouldn't look as balanced, but it's still giving extra, it's still giving ghetto fabulous, but it's just what came to my mind. Next time I'm gonna find something that on Instagram, and I guess I'll do a design from there instead of freestyling. But I'm gonna still freestyle because you gotta come up with your own ideas too. So only until I get good. But it's just it's giving prom. It's giving. I'm so critical about this because it's such a tedious job, but I have to have mercy on myself. I'm new. I ain't no big dog yet. I'm still a little pup, but yeah. So here I am using the Rhinestone Glue. I love this glue because It's so easy to put on because it's in a bottle, and it has a cap for you to squeeze it out of. You see, it was just so easy to put the glue on, and now I'm putting on the gems with the edge of my tweezers. You know, just really easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And yeah, so here I am putting on the gem. I did one line of the Rhinestone Glue. What is this? What's the name of this? The name of this brand. It's on Amazon for $9. As you can see, it's called Mac Heart. Maybe y'all could pause it and then you can see the name of it. So yeah. The brands I used Mia Secret, I used Mac Heart, and I forgot what the name of this brand of this gel color is, but I got me a box of like, I think 40 colors, and they came very small, but you know, I know I'm gonna have to end up getting another box of the gel colors, but I feel like it was still worth it regardless, so yeah. So after sticking 2 lines of the crystals on my nails, I would put it under the dryer, and then the next 2 lines I would glue on and then put it under the dryer. And then here you see I have my first nail as a glitter French tip and my pinky a glitter French tip, and here I am doing the edges of my middle finger for the gems, the glitter, tomato. And then I couldn't help myself but to go all out and put a big crystal bear on my ring finger. I was like, you know, if it's going to be glittery and extra, I just might as well go all the way out. Rock out with your out. Alright. So here I am putting on the crystal gel on my finger and placing the baby bear on my ring finger. And yeah, excuse the ashiness, but you know, you need your hands to be dry when you're doing your nails. Well, not this dry, but yeah, there it is. And there you have it. And this is the final look. I call these nails my ghetto fabulous. Yeah. Peace sign for them out. Yeah. Yeah, this hand has the purple crystals on my left hand with the Louis V prints in the ring and the thumb. And then the right hand has clear crystals for my pointing finger and my pinky finger. Got the crystals on the middle finger with the big baby bear on my ring finger. And yeah, I can't wait to take this off actually. But, you know, I did what I could. I honestly feel like my crocodile set was better. But okay, now I'm starting to beat myself down again. So yeah, this is the final look. Thank y'all so much for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos. Make sure you follow my nail page at blacpop nails. Bye bye.